if the Warriors make it to the second round, I'm gonna take Steph and Jimmy Butler in 6 or 7 games.
The problem with the Warriors is that they're undersized.
Yeah,
The Timberwolves have 2 7-footers, and majority of the players are bigger.
very true. But can we count on Rudy Gobert to
Just grab a board over people that are shorter than him? Yeah.
Can we say that Rudy Gobert is gonna have a game like he had in Game 5?
I mean, the Lakers.
That was crazy.
If you watched how the Lakers were playing, he was just left open.
That's what I'm saying.
Because they weren't. He's not an offensive threat, but if you leave somebody open to run to the rim,
yes. So with that, yes, you're right with the size. They Golden State still has.
They got 1 7-footer.
Who?
He's a rookie.
Oh,
they've been playing him. He's been shooting threes. Funny, right?
Yeah, it's weird. NBA is just weird at this point. You still have Kerr still gonna play the small ball.
I think they might activate Kuminga. They have to.
Yeah, that man is on the DMP VIP list.
They have to activate Kuminga for this one.
They still have Draymond, and not because of his height, but just because of the toughness.
Yeah,
and they still have Kevon Looney just to give those solid quality minutes. Because Rudy
Gobert soft regardless.
Damn, regardless. I was in my head and I didn't want to say it, and I was dancing around it. But yeah, he's soft
regardless.
He's soft. That's what I'm saying. But see, that's why
you got Nas Reed.
But if Houston wins tonight and they play Ant-Man, I'm gonna take Ant-Man over that.
Over Houston?
Yeah, I don't.
Houston's a problem.
Yeah.
Houston is not. They're not a team to take lightly. They're well coached.
They were.
They're well coached and they're young, so they're willing to run. So
that's fine. Ant-Man is just as young.
Yes, Ant-Man. But I'm talking about, you gotta talk about everybody else that's playing around Ant-Man if they're willing to run too.
Got Nas Reed.
So
Jamie Daniels.
Yeah, but it's more like the Rockets. They're more like they're kind of designed to run with OKC, because OKC, that's how OKC plays. They run.
Yeah.
They got the youth. They got the legs. They're like, out. We got the ball. We out. It's not like we're gonna slow it down. And when they slow it down like, all right, everybody's back behind the line. All right, cool, let's go. Like, they're just running. So it's like it's
still gonna take Ant-Man over them.
Ant-Man over the Thunder, not the Thunder, over the Rockets.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it'll be. Once Udoka, I think Udoka could, because he's a really good coach. I think once he gives them a good plan and they're able to execute, because it's not like the Timberwolves don't have any weaknesses. They have chinks in their armor that can be exploited. So Ant-Man, yes,
so does Rockets.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is the Rockets are extremely well coached, that they're able to compensate pretty quickly during the game. So it's not like they're like, oh, we're figuring it out after we lose. They're figuring it out while they're playing. So I mean, and like I said, if Rudy Gobert, being as soft as he is, doesn't comply, and now you gotta only rely on Ant and like 2 other people, you're gonna get outplayed, because you got 5 is a 5-on-3 at that point.
It wouldn't be 5-on-3. You're only talking about half of the game. You're only talking about the scoring wise.
No, defensive wise.
But he's in talks for defensive. Well, he was for defensive player of the year. Like, what are you talking about? Rudy Gobert played. That's what he's there for. He's there for defense. That's why they got rid of Cat. They wanted to center.
They could put him in some trouble. They could definitely put him in some trouble. They could put him in trouble.
Okay.
Well, he won't be a factor.
Nah.
You
just
don't
to say
think
that on the defensive end, you're wilding. I think you're wilding.
I
think you're wilding, but okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, like, I don't. But my thing is, I don't. Not that I think that I think the Warriors will make it through, but if not, that would be the same plan for the Warriors, defensive wise. Put Rudy Gobert in a fouling based situation.
I think it's a little bit more nuanced than that, and I think I think you're doing a lot more shitting on Rudy Gobert, and he's not great.
I'm talking about a ideal game plan.
Yeah,
put the two bigs in following the situations where they now they're it's not that they can't play defense. Now they're scared to play defense because they don't want to foul out of the game. They want to accumulate X amount of fouls too early. That's to attack them.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
But that's an ideal play that tends to work, and especially in the playoffs when people are being aggressive and the refs are. I haven't watched how the refs are.
I'm about to say because I've watched a large number of these games.
Yeah, but it's
and I think when's the last time you seen a Timberwolves game?
I didn't watch the last one.
Yeah, I think you need to go back and actually see some like some of their most recent games. I think you're highly underestimating Rudy Gobert on the defensive side, not the offensive. Mm-hmm. Game 5 was an anomaly. That doesn't happen. But that's what he's here for. Then if he's not an offensive factor, he's also not and you think that he's not going to be a defensive factor, then he's just a body.
I didn't say he's not going to be a defensive factor. I said the plan was to eliminate him out of being a defensive factor. So he's not a factor. So that way, when you put him in a violence-based situation, him and Naz Reid, it has to be both of them.
See, now you're putting in Naz Reid, see?
No, but that's what I said that. No. You had to put the two bigs into a violence-based situation because now you eliminate the height that they have.
Okay. We'll see.
That's literally the smartest idea to go about it. Yes, you could attack, you could score, but if you put their two main defenders,
it sounds good in theory. It sounds good on paper, but as you should already know, paper does not always translate.
It doesn't, but with the coaching on both sides, either the Rockets or the Nuggets, they will have a good enough plan to make it work.
You mean Golden State?
Sorry, yeah. Golden State.
I mean,
because like I said, Golden State is undersized.
Yeah,
they're a small team. The Rockets have one big, and he starts. I'm not sure who else comes off. Where's what's his name? I think he's on the Rockets too. Adams. Is Adams on the Rockets? Yeah. So I mean, they got two bigs. That's correction.
I mean, you talking about foul trouble? You could easily play that same ploy, that same strategy.
No, it goes both ways. So what I'm saying is, for the Wolves themselves, I think that's the main thing to eliminate the two bigs as far as being as a defensive factor, because once they start getting scared of not being in the game prolonged, and they run into foul trouble in the first two quarters, now they gotta play a little bit softer in quarter 3, quarter 4. You need them to play harder in quarter 4 because that's usually around quarter 3 is when the Warriors and also the Rockets start to pick shit up. So it's like, all right. So I mean, that'd be the ideal thing. That's just me. That's just my overall view of it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think you're highly underestimating Rudy Gobert and just the Timberwolves as a whole.
No, I respect the Timberwolves as a whole, but what I'm saying is that's all.
Because they're not because what are they? They were the 6th seed. They're not a 6th seed.
No, nobody in the West is.
Nobody is actually their seed.
Yeah, it's just how they fell in.
How they fell.